So guys, what is our next task? Because I have created this particular volume, but I cannot use this volume. Why? Why I cannot use this volume? I am going to run the fdisk-l command, or you can use the blkid or lsblk. So here is a two disk dev project data, another is project backup. So there is a two drives I have. So when I have the two drives, it is necessary guys, to make the file system for this particular partition. So how you can make the partition? You can use here the what is the command is mkfs. So I am going to create a mkfs.ext4 or whatever you want, you can use here. Like I am going to create the ext4, so I will use the ext4. Now I need to give the drive name. Now what is the drive name? Dev mapper, and here is projects and data. Data I am going to create a ext4. So done. Another I am going to create the and mapper and projects and backup. Okay, so I have already formatted, I think. So that is the reason it is not displaying. So yeah, I have done already. Okay guys, no problem. So now I need to what I need to do, I need to mount this by using the mount/dev mapper and then projects data. I am going to mount the projects data over the data drive. Exist? No exist. So what I need to do, I need to actually create a directory mkdir. I am going to use the ls/. So here is the projects is available, and data does not exist. Backup is exist. I am going to create a mkdir/data. Now I am going to mount/dev and mapper, and here I am going to use the dev mapper and then projects data, and where I am going to mount is over the data folder. So it will be mount. Another is I am going to mount the dev mapper, projects and backup over the backup folder. So it is done. It is actually known as a mount as a normal way. You can mount in a normal way, means temporary mount. When I will reboot the system, this mount has been removed. Now you can write anything or any, like you are going to use the df command and then run the data, and so it will display the information. But I am going to use the human readable, so it will display the human readable. 2.3 GB is available. So now what I can do, I can mount this permanent, and for the mounting the permanent, already I have told you, you can make the entry in a etc and fstab. This is the file name where I can make the changes to make this permanent. So how can I do it? By using the vi command. So actually, so I am going to use here the bi editor or nano editor. So what I will do it. So I am going to vi editor and /etc and fstab. This command, this file you will have to do edit. So what you can do here to edit by using the dev and the mapper and projects, data where data, and file system of the data is ext4 and defaults 0/0. Another is /dev /mapper /projects /backup where over the backup, and file system is xfs defaults 0/0. Now I have done this entry. So after doing this entry, it will be save and quit. So I am going to reboot the system. Either you can, if you want to change like read and write permission, so either also you can do that. Here means you need to remove this default and make it some other value like read write, this one, read and write. Okay. Now I am rebooting system or not using whatever the part probe command I will run. So it will scan, and now VLK ID command will use, which display the information of the projects backup having this type is ext4. Here is ext4. Okay. And another thing is you can use the UID, and by using the UID you can also map, but fine. So right now when you reboot the system, your permanent mount will be removed. Question: if I want to remove this volume or want to delete this volume, so how can I delete that? First I need to unmount from the fstab, means I am going to remove the entry from the etc and fstab. Okay, when I reach here, I am going to remove this entry first again. So now I am going to save this, and first I will remove the delete or the lv remove command, which is used for the removing. Remove command is used for the removing /dev and mapper, then projects and data. So I am going to remove this, and again I am removing the another one is backup. So LVM has been removed. LVS command will display the LVM. Now the backup and data is exist. So what does this mean? Part probe command to scan, and then I will run the LVS LV display. So LV projects and backup is there still. So okay, so I am going to LV remove file system in use. So I think I need to run the umount command /dev and mapper and projects data, and again is backup. So now I am going to remove projects. Yes. Now BGs, no BG exist. PVs, here is 3 PVs, so I am going to remove SDV, SDC and PV. Remove this command and now provide the dev SDV removed, and now I am going to use SDC1 and remove SDC2. This is the process to removing everything. Now my every hard disk is out of from the logical volume. Every hard disk is out of the logical volume. Now you can do the manipulation of the physical partitions with any drive, SDV or SDC.